Welcome, fellow members of Destiny's Edge. We must speak of the threat of the Elder Dragons.
When I agreed to come, I didn't know you'd be inviting this char.
I could say the same for you, human. Finally crawling back for forgiveness, Logan.
I've done nothing that needs to be forgiven.
Logan, Ritlock, enough of your squabbling. Kaith, I doubt that we can unite again. Not after our last mistake.
The Norn's right. When heirs to Galkin makes mistakes, people die.
Is that what you think, Soja? That what happened was my fault?
Please, all of you, our time has come. We must help the Orders. We have fought the Elder Dragons before.
And lost. Because someone couldn't keep up with us.
You have something to say it to my face.
I would if you weren't always running away. I should gut you and be done with it.
Gut me? With what? That human-made sword you looted from Ascalon? I've had enough. We're done here.
Running away again.
Ritlock, you're just making it worse.
Ha! Look who's talking! Logan's right, for once. I have more important things to do. I'm done with this.
And I refuse to waste my efforts on cowards and fools. Goodbye, Kaith.
It's sad to see Logan and Ritlock argue. If only there was something to bond them together. Yes, I know what might help. Kaith, I have to leave as well. I fear this meeting was a mistake, but maybe I can fix it.
We failed, then. Failed to bring Destiny's Edge back together. We cannot help the others. How can we help Tyria?
The Dermond Priory is a bastion of history, containing the collected wisdom of the ages. For 200 years, we've stood upon a foundation of lore, research, and exploration. When Lion's Arch was flooded by the rise of the nation of Or, our forebearers rescued the city's survivors. We salvaged knowledge that would otherwise have been lost. Now, as the dragons ravage ever greater expanses of Tyria, we must do even more. We must discover the truths that Tyria needs to survive. Where the dragons came from, why, and how to end their threat. The Priory is dedicated to learning. Siren, one of our most cunning scholars, will provide tutelage to help you gain wisdom that you will need. Dermond, our founder, said it best. Your power is only equal to the sum of your knowledge. If that's true, then we're Tyria's best hope to survive the darkness gathering on the horizon. Welcome to the Dermond Priory.
Stop worrying, Kect. One little side trip and I'll have a Sproutling home in no time. It'll be cherry.
Ah, here you are. You must be the new novice I was sent to retrieve. I'm a Magister of the Order, but we don't need to use titles. Just call me Siren.
Happy to meet you. I'm looking forward to working with the Dermond Priory.
It's nice to see that you're enthusiastic. I know I'm supposed to take you straight back to the Priory, but I'd like to take a little side trip. While I was waiting for you, Explorer Kecht was telling me this really interesting story about an old dwarven tomb. And guess what? It's right on our way. I'll still take you to meet Steward Gix at the main Priory building, but I want to have a bit of fun first.
Magister Siren, you're not listening to me. We don't even know if the story is true. What if this tomb doesn't even exist? What if it's just a legend?
Oh, Kecht, stop being a spoilsport. If I ignore this, those skulky dredge might find the tomb first. And how would that turn out? They'd destroy it. Come on. It won't hurt anything to go look around a bit. The novice doesn't mind, right?
Exploring an ancient tomb on my first day in the Order. Sounds fun. I don't mind at all.
Then it's settled. I'll meet you at Moland Summit, novice. Don't keep me waiting, okay? Look at these glorious snow-dusted mountains. I love the Shiver Peaks. They're so magnificent. Can you believe the ancient dwarves thought this was a good place for a tomb? It feels so alive. Such a strange choice.
It's beautiful. But I'll admit, I don't know much about dwarves. What's so interesting about this tomb?
The dwarves are almost extinct, but in their time they knew a lot about the dragons. The Priory studies dwarven tombs to learn as much as we can. This tomb's completely unexplored. If there hadn't been a little earthquake, it would have stayed buried beneath rocks and ice. Kecht's old scroll said this was the tomb of a dwarven prince. It might have... Uh-oh. Look at those dig marks. Dredge. Shoots and thorns. I knew the dredge would find this place. That's why I wanted to come right away. See, the dredge were once enslaved by dwarves. They'll destroy anything dwarven. Once this cave opened up, they probably flocked here like jackdaws to a bone.
Then we'd better hurry. Hey, do you hear that? Siren, watch out!
That talking tree's gone crazy. Get it off me. I'll tell you anything. Just let me go.
This talking tree'll tear your limbs off, buddy. Is this all you found in the tomb, or did your people destroy some of the relics?
Those relics are nothing compared to... We tried to shatter it, but we couldn't. It was too powerful. Nothing could harm it.
Destroy what? Another relic? One like these?
Junk! No. It was a sword. We sent it to the southern ruins, hoping to find some way to destroy it. Death to the dwarves!
A sword? Maybe the writing on these relics will tell us more. I bet Gix can translate it. Let's head back to the Priory and ask him.
Talking tree? That's the best he had. I'm more insulted by his lack of imagination. Don't worry about Steward Gix. I'll handle him. He'll be mad for all of 3.5 seconds.
Come on, we need to show Gix these artifacts.
Ah, Magister Siren. You've taken your time getting here. Come, introduce me to our new friend. Magister Siren, yet again you neglect your duty to go on an adventure. You're completely out of control, you blasted weed. You're very lucky my expedition team needed your help to get out of there. I'm going to go easy on you. This time. But if I ever find out that you ever risk another novice's life on one of your little curiosities, I'll prune your ears. Mark my words. Ah, our newcomer. I'm sorry for all the trouble. Siren is something of a firecracker.
The novice did very well, Steward. Don't fuss. Look, we even recovered these unusual artifacts. Won't you translate the writing for us, Gix?
Don't wheedle me, you leaf-addled reprobate. Why I tolerate him... Oh, my goodness. This is fascinating. Tell me, was anything missing from the cave?
Yes! The dredge had taken a weapon from the cave. That's a wonderful guess. Guess something else, Gix. This is fun.
By the cogs of creation, they took the sanguinary blade. It's a legendary sword made of frozen blood. The weapon was lost when the stone summit dwarves vanished.
A sword made of blood? What kind of blood could possibly be made into a weapon?
The worst kind. Dragon blood. Magister, Novice, you must find that blade and bring it safely to the Priory.
We're on it, sir. You can count on us.
These artifacts are amazing. The prince's name was Dagnar Stonepate, apparently, and he was tremendously famous.
Famous then, dead today. He's nothing but a bone orchard now.
Look at this place. It must be tremendously old. Centuries, even.
Older than that. The Dwarven civilization lasted for more than 2,000 years, and this might be one of their first structures. It's so sad that the dwarves all turned to stone and went to fight the dragons. Sad, but brave.
The dredge brought the sword here to find a way to destroy it. We'd better hurry before they succeed.
You're absolutely right. First, we have to cross that windy bridge. I can use my magic to fly, but you'll have to foot it. Those flags and the torches flutter when the wind rises, so watch them carefully. Use the walls for cover. Keep your footing, go as fast as you can, and don't worry, it'll be cherry. Here we go. I know these symbols from my priory training. This is the tomb of Dagnar Stonepate of the Stone Summit Dwarves. Dagnar killed a human prince named Rurik, destroying the peace between the kingdoms of Kryta and Ascalon. That apparition must be the ghost of Dagnar's Drake Mount. I don't think it's noticed us. Ignore it and find a way to get up to that ledge. You never learned that trick. Huh. Well, looks like you'll have to climb. I think I see a path to the top. I'll mark it for you. Follow the trail of sparks. Stig Frostbeard. I've heard of him. He's a son of Svanir. They're dragon cultists, and Stig is a mean one. If he's got the sword, it'll be nothing but trouble.
Did you see what happened when the blade cut his friend? It turned that Norn into a monster.
I saw. That looked like dragon corruption to me. I guess the sanguinary blade really is made of dragon's blood. Gix was right. That's bad news for us, too. That sword will corrupt anyone that holds onto it for too long. Before we retrieve it for the Derman Priory, we'd better find a way to protect ourselves from the corruption.
What about the sword's original scabbard? The dwarves must have made it strong enough to contain the blade.
True. But how do we find that scabbard? It might be easier to create something of our own, using Priory knowledge. Give it a rumble in your brain, and let me know when you've made a choice. Welcome.
This place is creepy. Why are we here again?
That statue of Grenth has been leaking magic. I couldn't think of anything else that matches the power of the sanguinary blade. We'll take some shavings from the statue. If we can build a containment vessel to hold those safely, it should be able to suppress the sword. First, the fragments. Then we hurry to the Priory and work on a vessel. Ready? What? You're not scared, are you? It's just a spooky tunnel that's collapsing. Just what we needed. One giant statue of Grenth. Hold a moment while I collect some shavings. For an incredibly spooky hidden path with a giant statue of a god of death, this was surprisingly pleasant. There, I've got what we need. Let's head back. I borrowed some artifacts from the Priory Vault and rigged this together. It looks totally cherry. I'm sure it'll work fine.
Actually, Siren, it looks horribly dangerous. Won't someone notice those things went missing?
Oh, honestly, these have been gathering dust in the vault for years. Nobody wants them, so who'll care? I got a jadeite rune of holding, then modified it and wove the whole thing onto a shadow shard. Now, all the enchantments are merged. When the sanguinary blade is put into the shadow shard, it'll technically be off this plane of existence. The sword won't be able to corrupt anything. But, there's one problem. I need to tune the enchantments to work together instead of tearing themselves apart, or it could collapse the mountain.
Wait, what? Collapse the... Siren?
No. It'll work, I promise. While I'm doing that, though, things could get exciting, so keep your weapon out.
The things you call exciting are what most people would call reckless endangerment.
Oh, come on, novice, cheer up. The worst that could happen is that we're lost forever in shadow, but more likely we'll just have to mop up some shades. Here goes. I'll let you know when the containment unit is ready to activate.
The magical leakage seems to be coming from... Siren! Novice! What are you two doing? Give me that thing! I'll stop this. This thing is so cross-enchanted, it could power a spurious logic golem.
But the theorems all made sense.
Exactly! You can't apply sense with technology. You two, defend me while I desensify this mess.
Success. The shades are gone and the containment field seems to be working.
I should have known the magical transfluctuation was your doing, Siren. Inexcusable. What is this patchwork drivel you've created? You put by the alchemy! Brilliant! Insane, but absolutely ingenious. You think like an Asura, you womp-leaved lunatic, but you don't take proper precautions. If I hadn't come along when I did...
I'm sorry, Steward Gix. We needed to contain the sword, and nobody wanted this stuff.
If this wasn't such an innovative creation, I'd toss you out on your twigs. As it is, you're both on probation. No argument. Priory anarchists have scried Stieg Frostbeard's location. He's hiding in an encampment near Black Barrel's mill. Get out of here, and take this mad contraption with you. If you foul this up, I'll throw you to the termites, you pernicious petal brain.
Hello there, Norn. We're here from the Dermond Priory, and your friend Stieg has something that belongs to us.
We're just here for Frostbeard. Bring us the sword he carries and we won't hurt you.
Pathetic little bookworms. Stieg Frostbeard is mighty. He will attack Lion's Arch, and we will show you all Dragon's power. Stieg's blood sword is a holy relic of the dragon, Jormag. The dragon blesses Stieg for his faithful service. He will lead us to victory.
It's not too late. Please, think about what you're doing. The dragon may give you power, but in exchange, he's made you slaves.
Abandon dragon in his time of triumph? Why would we do that?
Lion's Arch is filled with innocent people. You can't do this.
They aren't listening, novice. Time to switch to Plan B. Go get them! Fitting end. Well done, novice. The sanguinary blade is ours, and Lion's Arch is safe from Stieg Frostbeard.
It's hard to believe that Stieg was willing to see all his known friends die, just to keep the power of the sanguinary blade.
That's not hard for me to believe at all, novice. It's typical of the idiots who serve elder dragons. The dragons are a blight. They don't care about anything but their hunger. Their followers are just... bad. Even if we find a way to save the world from the dragons, I sometimes wonder if we'll ever find a way to save us from ourselves. When Gix told me I was going to be mentoring a new novice, I thought it would be an incredibly boring task. But you know what? I really like you. You're willing to try new things, and you've got a good head on your shoulders.
Thanks, Siren. I have to admit, this has been a lot of fun.
Cherry, come on, let's get the sword back to Gix. After that, we'll work on saving the world.
At last, the sanguinary blade. I shudder to think of the damage it would have wrought without your aid. You've both done well. Consider yourselves off probation. Further, novice, I hereby promote you to the rank of explorer, with all the rights and privileges, etc., etc. I'd like you to continue your partnership with Siren. Perhaps you can keep this deciduous do-gooder out of trouble.
Thank you, Stuart Gix. I'd be happy to collaborate with Siren. We work well together.
Poor Gix. You're just jealous that you're stuck in here being leadery and responsible while we're having all the fun.
Yes, I'm sure that's exactly what it is. Be that as it may, I must rely on you two for another project. Your next endeavor is a research assignment involving one of the lesser races of Tyria. Do try not to teach them bad habits, Siren. Explorer, get a briefing from Siren, and choose which species you'd like to study. Now, go.
Greetings.
Please, my brother served with you for many years. Help me save him.
Your brother fought for the right to be our champion. Why would you take that honor from him?
Hi there, Hylek. I'm Siren from the Derman Priory. We heard you talking to that guard. Maybe we can help.
I don't know, but I do need help. My brother was our champion. He offered himself as a sacrifice to save our village. They say it is an honor, but the champions never return, and we just keep sending more. I want to rescue my brother before it's too late.
Maybe we can help each other. If you get us in to speak with your leaders, we'll come with you to save your brother.
I can do that. I'd do anything to have my brother back. Come this way. This way. If we want to save him, we'll have to hurry. What? This thing is not my brother. My brother was a hero, a champion. The undead turned him into this. And it was the priests who sent him here. Unforgivable.
I'm sorry about your brother. But yes, each village champion becomes another undead soldier in the dragon's army. We want to stop this too.
Then we'll need to prove it. Take the head from this undead thing. When the priests and chiefs see it, they'll have to believe us.
Astonishing and gruesome, but effective. You, Hylek, know how to make a point. Look away, Igniu, and we'll do it.
Now do you see? It's like I told you. Our champions are returning as undead.
I see. You may pass. Show that to the High Priestess right away. All goodness comes from the sun. Without the sun, chaos and disease.
We must speak to the High Priestess. We have proof that the champions are being killed and turned into undead.
I've seen your proof, but the High Priestess is not here. She's gone to prepare for the procession. She doesn't know Sabiti, and she's tired of hearing this from you. She'll say that head could be anybody's and dismiss you as a troublemaker.
We took it straight from the undead thing Sabiti had become. How else can we prove your sacrifices are actually making things worse? On second thought, never mind. Leave it to us. The Priory won't rest until we help Igniu convince your leaders.
The tournament is nearly over, but there's still time for you to participate. You must beat 3 challenges: vision, words, and might. And unless the High Priestess says otherwise, you must beat them alone.
No problem. The Derman Priory accepts only the best of the best. Just wait until you see my friend here in action.
This is a sacred ceremony. Who brings these outsiders here?
I do. The Derman Priory sent us a contestant who would gladly serve as our champion.
We need nothing from the Derman Priory. We will secure the Sun God's blessing on our own.
But isn't it true that all who live are beloved by the Sun God? Why can't a willing outsider compete?
Ikniu is right. If an outsider earns the Sun God's favor, then an outsider shall be our champion. Let the god decide.
On us all. Come, let us speak with the chief.
Hear me, Chief Kekwan. I offer this for the challenge of words. My eyes are the keenest, my strength the greatest, my bravery the fiercest. I have slain everything that walks, swims, or crawls. I have claimed new breeding and hunting grounds for our people. I am the one.
Well said, Techutli. You are indeed blessed, but we must hear from the newcomer. Hear the words of your chief. I declare that the outsider has won the challenge of words.
But the test is not over. The next challenge is the challenge of might. Challengers, to the testing grounds. Prepare to face the beasts of land, sea, and air.
Listen to me. Your previous champions have all been turned into undead. They are now slaves and soldiers for the Dragon's army.
Silence! The sacrifice of champions has kept us safe because the Sun God wills it so.
That's false. We've witnessed the undead army personally, and it just keeps growing larger. Soon, it will come for you. Soon, your village will be nothing but dust.
The Sun God chose these outsiders. They speak for the Sun God. We must fortify the village and defend ourselves.
No! They will not spoil the ritual. If the champion will not be our sacrifice, then I shall. I will protect the village, even if no one else will.
If you think that's best, priestess, but I don't see the need. We are going to fortify the village and make a stand with our new champion here.
Look at these creatures, and I think of my home in the grove. What would I be willing to do if something threatened it?
Hello again, Chief. It looks like you've been busy. How long until your defenses are ready?
Not long. I will not let this village die because I could not see such an obvious threat.
Don't be too hard on yourself. The dragon's minions can be very sneaky. Lots of folks don't notice them creeping in until it's too late.
I'm grateful that you opened my eyes. Now I must see to the main gate. I sent my best scout to observe the enemy, and he should be back soon. It would help the villagers to see you standing with us. Would you check the rest of our defenses and make sure they're done? Listen, my people. Listen to your chief. The sunless dragon spawn deceived us. They defiled our champions and are now coming for us. But we will fight. I've sent our best scout to observe their approach. When they come, we will be ready to...
Chief Kekwan, I've failed. The undead. They're coming.
Koyolaki, can you hear me? Hang on. We can still open the gates.
Don't. It's too late. They're already here.
Run then. Hide yourself. We will come for you when the battle's won. Koyolaki, please, by the Holy Sun, answer me. The Sunless are here. Stand fast. Gone. Our homes, our hunting grounds, our breeding grounds, all gone. But it would have been worse without the Priory.
We're sorry you lost your home, but this is just a sliver of the dragon's power. Unless we all work together, this will happen to all of Tyria.
Then send for me when you need allies against the dragons, and I will come. For my brother and my village, I owe you that much.
Good, because that fight is coming, soon, and we will need all the help we can muster. We have more work to do, but I wish you luck in settling new grounds. May the Holy Sun shine on you and protect you until we meet again.
The dragons are a threat to everyone, Ikniu. I'm pleased your village has joined the fight against them.
The Sun God looks down on this world. He watches us. We will not fail.
Good day, explorer. Siren and I have been discussing your recent ordeal. It is tragic, simply tragic, that such destruction was inflicted. I cannot overstate it. The dragons must be stopped. The one bright spot in this whole situation is that your actions have saved many lives and gained allies for the Priory. As steward, I'm pleased to promote you to the Priory's highest active rank, Magister.
Thank you, Steward Gix. It's a great honor.
Congratulations, fellow Magister!
Celebrate all you like, but I need you to run a small errand as well. An associate of mine recently developed a new equation that might pinpoint weaknesses in higher magical entities, like the dragons. Maeva has offered the Priory a copy of her research. I want you to go to Lion's Arch and pick it up.
Sounds like fun. I'll meet you at her house. It's on the beach, near the Western Ward. In Lion's Arch. This is the right house, but Gix didn't say anything about weird lights and thumping noises. Do you think that's normal?
I seriously doubt it. The house's defense mechanisms have been activated.
Oh no. Maybe someone tried to break in and steal Maeva's research. We'd better head in and find Maeva. She may need our help.
How are your endeavors progressing?
Welcome to the home of Maeva, extraordinary knowledge technician. Currently, Maeva's home is on full alert lockdown due to perimeter breach. Visitors will be politely greeted and summarily destroyed. Please remain calm as the hospitality defenses vaporize you.
Combat protocols active. Weapons unlocked. Prepare for death. Have a nice ride. Combat protocols active. Restricted weaponry unlocked. Prepare for death. Have a nice ride.
My disintegration and/or violence overload. I invite you to relax. Salutations! I see you're from the Priory. Thanks for the help. I'm glad I didn't have to wait for the defenses to deactivate.
And how long would that have taken exactly?
Oh, 3,500 years, give or take a decade. At that point, I would have emerged from stasis confident that the radiation was gone. What's this? Aha! The creature that invaded my house was some kind of Orion scout. I told Gix that my equations predicted an assault on Lion's Arch. This intrusion implies we've reached time critical for that attack.
If that's true, then the whole city's in danger. Maeva, go to the Priory. Show Gix your research. My friend and I will head for Claw Island immediately. We have to warn the Lion Guard.
What's on Claw Island?
The Claw Island fortress stands in the harbor of Lion's Arch. It's the last defense against invasion from the sea. If Zaitan's going to attack the city, its minions will have to fight their way past the fort.
Hey there. Can I interest you in an apple?
I'm looking for my contact, a member of the
Apples for sale! Nothing but apples to see here, folks! What part of secret society wasn't explained to you? Keep your voice down, initiate, and pretend you're buying an apple.
Sorry. Give me that apple. The one over there.
My name's Tybalt, Lightbringer of the Order of You-Know-What. It's my job to train you to serve the Order. I'm supposed to figure out if you're trustworthy, and if you are, well, then you get to know more. A lot of people would love to know the secrets our Order collects about the dragons, sometimes for very bad reasons.
That makes sense. Put me up to any test, Tybalt. I'll prove myself.
First things first. We've got a mission assignment. Are you up for it, Initiate?
Aren't you going to tell me what it is?
Not in Lion's Arch. There are ears everywhere. Meet me in Applenook Hamlet, and I'll brief you there.
Before you follow Tybalt, speak with me, Initiate. My name is Riel, and I am the Order's primary spy in Lion's Arch. The Preceptor sent me to welcome you before you begin your first mission. You have a right to know the dangers you will face. Welcome, Initiate. Yes, we know who you are. We've been watching you. You join us even as the fate of nations hangs in the balance. Only the Order of Whispers stands between civilization and ruin. In every nation, the dragons are rising. They will devour the world. If they aren't stopped, they'll turn Tyria into a burnt-out husk, a broken shell. You may have chosen to join the Order of Whispers, but our trust is earned, not given. Now is the time to show your worth. It doesn't matter where the dragons came from, or why they awakened. The secrets we discover will help us send them back to hell. Welcome to the Order of Whispers.
Hey, Initiate. I wish we could have talked at that tavern in Lion's Arch. Free drinks. Plenty of pretty ladies will talk to a broken-down engineer.
Maybe next time. I'll even buy you a round of something you'll enjoy. Apple cider, right?
Ha! Good one. Anyway, here's the situation. This is Crichton. Most of Crichton politics center around a tug-of-war between the Ministry and the Queen. Minister Cardicus wants to steal the throne from Queen Jenna. Cauticus doesn't see the dragons as a threat. He just wants Kryta for his own.
That means we're on the Queen's side, right?
You're darn right. Queen Jenna's making a treaty with the Char. She supports Lion's Arch. The Order likes having her in power. Here's where it gets interesting. Minister Cauticus's daughter, Demi, contacted the Order of Whispers. Apparently there's trouble at home. Demi Beetlestone is offering detailed information about her father's shady deals in exchange for asylum among the Order. Trouble is, the Order lost contact with Demi between Divinity's Reach and Applenook Hamlet. Our job is to track her down.
Makes sense to me. Let's snoop around and see what we can find.
You have a way with people. Not bad. Squeeze them a little and these villagers leak information. So, Demi was with friends here, but then disappeared. The Ministry Guard appeared right after she vanished.
It makes sense that her father, a powerful minister, sent the guard to bring her back. But they're still here, which means they haven't found Demi yet.
We also know the Ministry Guard commander was angry about a message from an unknown source.
The guard has answers we don't have. It's time to know what they know.
They're all at the tavern. If we can get them drinking and talking, they'll spill the apples. Let's go. Demi disappeared before the Ministry showed up. We need to know more.
Attention! Stand up straight, Private. You, upstairs, double time. I mean now.
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's follow this bozo and listen in. We might learn something.
What in the name of Balthazar's horned helmet is wrong with you, guardsmen? You're yammering away like a skrit caught red-handed.
We were just talking. No harm done. I never mentioned the commander's letter, or the pirates.
Straighten up and call me sir, or you'll find yourself transferred to the Blackhold Mines.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Please don't tell the commander, sir.
You're lucky the commander's retired to his room, soldier. You'd better do the same before I change my mind on that transfer.
Jackpot. These guys are no match for professionals. They fall all over themselves. Sounds like the commander has a letter in his room that we need to see. I'll make a distraction. You sneak in while Here we go. Greetings, Commander, blah blah, Demi Beetlestone in our custody, ransom. Ransom? Slag iron. And who sent... here. Cordially yours, Captain Jane of the Jackdaws. Demi's been kidnapped by pirates. Cool. I mean, interesting.
That explains why Demi didn't make her meeting with the Order. Does the note say where she's been taken?
Of course not. But the Jackdaws dock on the far shore of the lake to the north. We should check there. If we disguise ourselves, I bet we can slip right in. If they notice, we'll pass ourselves off as a couple of new hands. I'll scrounge up some jackdaw clothes and meet you there.
Hang on, that sounds dangerous. Don't we need to check in with someone before we go further? Does the Order know you're doing this?
We operate independently enough for this. The Master of Whispers relies on my discretion. If he trusts me, Initiate. So...
You must be their sponges. Oh, wise one, teach me. Teach me the ways.
Unbelievable! The newcomer Blackjack is the last drinker standing. We got ourselves a new potentate of potables.
Surprise, surprise, eh, Gabriel? I mean, yarr! flotsam and jetsam. Now, how about that wager?
Fine, fine. I'll go fetch your gold, you thieving sea whisker.
Okay, listen up. While you were guzzling away, I found Demi. She's under heavy guard on the other side of the water.
So there was a plan after all. Beyond getting me sloshed, I mean.
Of course there was. What did I tell you? You just have to trust me.
Aren't you a little sober to be a pirate?
Look, we're with the Order of Whispers. We've been sent to get you out of here.
We're here to abscond with you, and with the beer. The beer's already vanished into thin air, so now it's your turn.
Thank the goddess, Lissa. I was starting to think the Order had forgotten me. Do you have a plan to get out of this place alive?
Sort of. The idea starts with run for it, and generally goes downhill from there. Come on!
Tybalt, thank the Lady of the Mirror. I thought something terrible had happened. Your first field mission, and you go out of contact.
Hang on. First mission? I thought I was the newcomer.
Well, yeah, I might have overstated that. I've been in the Order for years, but this is my first time in the field.
Initiate, my name is Lady Wee. I'm the Order's agent within the Crichton Ministry. This rough-looking gentleman is Ben Tenstrikes, my protector.
I was supposed to get Demi safely out of Divinity's reach, but I got sacked by Ministry guards.
You're lucky to be alive, Ben. Cauticus wields great power in Kryta, and he's none too pleased about his daughter's desertion.
How did Landon find me? There's no way the Ministry Guard could have tracked me this far from Divinity's reach.
Your father probably purchased a tracking enchantment. Do you have anything you never remove? Something he knew you'd keep with you?
My mother's necklace. He's using it to follow me? My father is a cold-hearted snake.
This safe house will block such divining, but when you leave here, you will be found. Lion's Arch is no longer safe for you. Tybalt, Initiate, you must take Demi to the Chantry of Secrets right away. She'll be safe there.
Your father's treachery could be useful to us, Demi. If Commander Landon is following the enchantment, we can use it to lead him awry.
Clever. Now let's work out the details so we can get Demi out of here safe and sound.
Take your time, Initiate. Confer with Tybalt and notify me when you decide.
Poor Demi. Her father has done some terrible things.
Agreed. But at the risk of being callous, that's precisely why her information is so valuable.
I feel terrible. I should have been there to protect Demi.
That's laudable, Tenstrikes. But Cauticus is dangerous. I am not surprised he got the better of you.
That scum's already hurt a lot of people. Why can't he just call it quits?
He wants the Crichton throne. That's why we must get Demi to safety and find out what she knows.
We've decided to leave a false trail and trick the Ministry Guard into an ambush. Once they're out of the way, it'll be easier to get to me to safety. Tybalt and I will lay an ambush while Ben gets to me out of the city. After we've handled Landon, we'll meet up with you again.
If you're determined to do this, at least let me make the ruse a good one. With a little magical assistance, Tybalt will make an excellent demi Beetlestone.
Wait. Making a char like me look like her? I hope you have some mighty strong magic up your sleeve.
Don't worry. You'll make a beautiful decoy, Tybalt.
You're putting your life in danger for my safety. I won't forget this. Thank you. Thank you all.
Time to head out, is it? Time for me to get pretty. Let's see if Lady Wee's magic is as good as she says. Burn me, I'm a human girl. Whoa, I've got 2 hands and some lovely apples.
Keep your mind on the job, Tybalt. Go roam the city, and we'll see if the Ministry Guards take the bait.
Bait, right. The order book passage in Demi's name on a ship called the Harpy's Smile. We'll head there and see what happens.
Are you okay? Ministry Guards aren't like those drunken pirates. If they can't capture Demi, they'll kill her to stop her from talking. And that means...
They'll kill me. Yeah, I know. But I didn't join the Order of Whispers to sit behind a desk. I joined it to fight dragons. If we're going to do that, we'll need Kryta and Queen Jenna. Isn't that funny? Me, a char, risking my life for the security of the human throne.
The world's a funny place, Lightbringer. As long as we keep laughing, I guess we're not dead.
The Order gave me a mission, and I'm not turning back now. I can do this. Trust me. How do humans walk without tails? Right. Here goes. Nothing to worry about. Not weird at all. Look at me. I'm the Beetlestone. There's Captain Cook.
Well, hello there, lovely. Are you here to board my barge?
Oh, brother. I fought off Ministry Guards for this?
Come aboard, miss. Right this way. It's a pleasure to have such a pretty young thing gracing the Harpy's Smile.
What a bold sailor you are. I'm all a swoon. You really should be shot for making a girl blush so badly. I mean it, buddy. Shot. Oh, well, toodle-doo, everyone. I'll meet you at Stormbluff Isle if I don't die of embarrassment first. Landon's still following us. Are you sure you want to do this to me?
Absolutely. Never been more sure of anything in my life. Commander Landon won't give up, will he? He'll keep searching for me until I'm dead. The Order of Whispers can protect me, but only if they lock me up like a prisoner. I'm tired of being someone else's pawn. I can't live like that. It's time to stop running.
The Order is willing to relocate you to me. We can give you a new life.
Do you really think there's anywhere in Tyria that my father can't reach? He even has spies in the Black Citadel. Anyway, what good would a new life be while the dragons destroy Tyria? I can't just sit idle while the world burns.
So, what are you going to do, Demi?
I know I could go into the Chantry and vanish anyway. Or the Order could bring 100 agents out here to kill Landon and his men. Neither of those things will set me free. I have to stand up to Landon myself. I have to show my father that he can't manipulate me.
I think you're right, Demi. It's time for you to make a stand. Tybalt and I will help you.
Hey, to me. Got a moment? If you're fighting, you'll need a weapon. Take my rifle. Ever fire one?
Ben tried to show me once, and I nearly shot his ear off.
You're gonna be just fine, kiddo. Here they come. Commander Landon and his bully boys.
I'm ready.
Don't be frightened. When you stand with the Order of Whispers,
There's nowhere left
never
to run,
stand alone.
Lady Beetlestone. Surrender or die. Did you think you could hide from me on some remote island? You're under arrest, Lady Beetlestone.
Tell my father I'm not his little girl anymore. I'm free, Landon. Free of him, and free of you.
Lady Beetlestone, if you think a few apple barrels will stop me, you're going to be disappointed.
Landon, you've got two disappointments coming. First, Demi's not going back with you. Second, these aren't apples.
I can't thank you two enough. You saved my life, and you've given me purpose. I'll never be a pawn again. I'm going to join the Order of Whispers and become a real operative. In time, I'll do what you do. Help to save the world.
You'll be a great agent someday, Demi. For now, the information you can give the Order will save a lot of lives. Head into the cave. There's a light bringer inside waiting for you. Maybe we'll meet again someday.
Tybalt, I think I still owe you an apple cider.
That you do, buddy. But we've got one last thing on our agenda. The Preceptors have asked to see you.
The Preceptors? Who are they?
The three Preceptors lead the Order. They work for the Master of Whispers. His identity is kept secret to protect us all. If they want to see you, it must be big. But don't worry. I'll be by your side.
Welcome to the Chantry of Secrets, Initiate. My name is Halvora. Dorn, Valenz, and I are the Preceptors. We guide the Order of Whispers. Rihal is our attaché. And of course you know Lightbringer Tybalt. He speaks very highly of you.
Our operation succeeded, Preceptor. Demi is safe, and soon we'll have enough information on Codicus to keep him under wraps for good.
You've both done exceptionally well. Tybalt, we've decided to keep you on field duty.
Really? You mean it? I'm gonna keep working in the field? I'm gonna keep working in the field! Yeah!
As for you, Initiate, we're promoting you to full agent and permanently assigning you and Tybalt as partners. Congratulations. And with that in mind, it's time for your next assignment. Rihal, give the agent a quick briefing.
Some of the lesser races have asked for assistance. I'll show you the dossiers, and you can choose where you'd like to investigate.